doesn't matter who can join us or not. We can do our lectures together. Just you and me is enough.
If they want, they can watch the recordings.
Okay. So at the beginning of this lecture, I think I have also mentioned to Sayed, but later I have heard that this class would be closed, and later than that, I have learned that this class is open. So we can start via bibliometric analysis. A bibliometric analysis is a kind of literature review. Whatever is written in this area in any kind of topic, let's say. So I have made such kind of bibliometric analysis, and we can do it for your interest for today. And also, our friends may also use this methodology, maybe in their thesis, in their term project, or scientific researches. Wait a bit. I have to open first Web of Science. Sorry. I have to first share my screen. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Okay. We can go to Web of Science. Web of Science is a general portal, general website for most of the journals in the world, especially in social science. So there are thousands of journals under Web of Science. I'm entering with my account, with my own account. Now, here is Web of Science. It resembles almost Google search engine. However, it differs since we are looking for and researching such kind of scientific area and scientific journals, scientific research papers. So it has two parameters. One of them is the first area topic, and the other one area parameter, and the other one is the parameter of included the keywords, contained the keywords. So we can go directly to advanced search, okay? And since our interest is for this lecture, of course, is e-commerce, right? So we can see how many studies which are included in topic. I will explain what the topic mean here. E-commerce. Add to my query. In topic, which is abbreviated as TS. In topic means the term which I have written here as a keyword, that word should be included in the title, within the abstract, or within the keywords of the study. So this means that if I search this one, just make it search right now. Yeah, there are almost 40,000 studies which are included e-commerce in its title, in its abstract, or in its keywords. Okay. This is too much to analyze. We can do it actually. I have a record 52,000 52,000 documents I have analyzed before via bibliometric analysis. This can be also done, but we can make it narrower. Okay, let's do it and see how we can do it. First, rather than TS, we may choose TI. The abbreviations and its opening forms are written here in the right side. TS topics, TI is title. So this means that we are looking just within the title for the journal, for the articles, for the documents, okay, who are including e-commerce, not the abstract part, not the keywords, just in the title, within the title. So this would be, of course, less than 40,000, right? Let's see. 12,000. Wunderbar. Okay. This may be enough, but we can do it and we can enhance it, or I'm writing in SQL actually right now. TI equals e-commerce. Maybe they are writing like that, e-commerce, or TI equals e-trade, right? Or TI equals e-trade, like that. And this would be, of course, more than 12,000, right? Because I have used the or operator, not and. This one is accepted, or e-commerce is also accepted, or e-trade is accepted, or e-trade is also accepted. Or actually, we can enhance more. Let's say TI equals e-business, right? One more thing, or TI equals e-business. Let's search it. 15,000. Rather than 12,000, we have now 15,000 documents. Any question right now, up to now, Hasan?
No, it's very clear and it's
Yeah.
very helpful as well.
Everything is okay. Okay. So the first thing maybe you can use in your research here, the relevance part as combo box. When you open it, you can see that there are some different sort types. Let's say if you want to see the latest studies, newest first, date, newest first. As you see, on this topic, which are including e-commerce, e-trade, e-business, etc., in the title part, the last study is made by OUTI, Chen, CH, blah, blah, and with the title of Establishing a Dynamic Recommendation System for E-commerce by Integrating Online Reviews, Product Feature Expansion, and Deep Learning. Fine. So the last let's say 10 or 15, yeah, we can quickly export as Excel to be able to use them. Excel, let's say just 20 of them. I will show also the detail of this custom selection later, record content, okay? But just for now, I select the custom selection 20, export it. This is a first Excel Excel document. And I want to take one more Excel, since I'm here, the highest citations, which are mostly used by the other authors, cited. Okay, as you see here, 1,600 times this value creation in e-business, this study has been cited. And these maybe 10 or 20 items could be also useful for me with the same selection. Okay, I will show you that files later. But now, here in the left-hand side, you can see some information about this 15,000 studies. Let's say out of 15,000, there are just 3,000 of them are open access. You can download PDF as PDF. However, under this selection, e-commerce, e-trade, and e-business, under this selection, we can say that there are different number of studies per year. It changes, fluctuating. Okay, we'll see later in detail. And you can also make such investigation under these left-hand side. But anyhow, we will do it in graphically analyze result. This is very important. Now, the first analyze Web of Science categories under Web of Science categories, and out of 15,000 documents, 4,000 of them computer science information system, and 3,000 comes from business, 2,000 comes from management, computer science theory methods, 2,000 computer science interdisciplinary applications. This makes 5,000, 7,000. Yeah, the first 5 selection, we can see that almost half of them are written in social science. Okay, also maybe more than half of it. Yeah. If you want to use this diagram, you will not print screen. Rather than, you should download it like this. And save as with a different name. This document comes from Web of Science category. Okay. Close. What else? What we can see here? Also, we can see, let's say, years. Maybe where is years? Can you see it? Yeah. Find publication years. This one. When we look at publication years, according to our SQL, our research keywords, the studies is in increase, is a lower slope increase in between 2016 to 2020, but later than that, it has accelerated, right? This is an important output for us, and we can use it in our research. So we are in a good way of having these lectures because academics, the academic world is writing more on e-business, e-trade, e-commerce. Okay, and let's also put this out. Web of Science, not category, this time years. And close. Let's go on. What we can do next? We can also choose the region or countries here, but not alphabetic, rather than results count. Okay. Now, as you can see here, the most study is made by China. The second one is USA, India, England, Australia. Where is Turkey? Let's have a look to the list. Is that Turkey? Here. There are just 117 studies, 0.7%, almost 1%. Okay, we can also download this one to be able to mention which countries are studied more on e-business, e-trade, or e-commerce. Okay, a bibliometric analysis on e-commerce. Let me save it in a different name. What is it? What was it? Region or country? Country. Yes. And lastly, I advise you to see the Sustainable Development Goals, which are declared by United Nations, right? Sustainable Development Agency, the 17 different compounds you remember, and within that issue, industry innovation and infrastructure may be related, quality education, responsible consumption, and production. So this means that these area, under this area, e-commerce has an effect on sustainability. We can say that. And lastly, we can Sustainable Development Goals, SDG. That's enough, I think, for Web of Science, its own bibliometric analysis, just for Web of Science site. Okay, and now most enjoyable part is coming right now. We can use such kind of tools to be analyzed to be able to analyze these 15,000 of words documents via a kind of different tools with Voss Weaver. Have you ever heard Voss Weaver? Let me write it
No.
here. Voss Weaver.
No.
I'm writing here. Voss Weaver is very easy to set up. Just go to download website, okay? And you can see, you can select your computer's type. It depends on your PC. If you are using Mac or other systems or Microsoft, okay? And easily, with one or two clicks, you will see that the Voss Weaver could be set up very easily. However, Voss Weaver needs text data which are coming from Web of Science, Scopus, PubMed, okay? Under these portals, you can get some specific text documents, one text document, and have to show to Voss Weaver program and start to analyze. Now let's start. Again, we should export our data, the 16,000. Now, right now, we are sorted the whole documents as citations highest first, right? So the rank in the higher position, the higher cited documents are on top. So we can export the file with the form of a tab delimited file. Tab delimited file mean every single attribute is distinguished in between a tab citation, and it is a text format. You will see it. Tab delimited file. And here we will choose records from 1 to 1000 because program says that no more than 1000 records at a time. Okay, accepted. But however, we will use record content, some custom selection. If you press here edit, you will see the 20 which I have selected before, 20 items, authors, title, which specifications you need to make analyze in Voss Weaver, especially the author names, the keywords, abstract part, they are all important. But additionally, you can also select the rest of the information. It's up to you, okay? I'm using this format in general. Save selections. This is important so that I will export 1000 by 1000 for all of them. So this means that I will export 16 different files, right? Because 0 to 1000, 1000 to 2000, 2000 to 3000, blah, 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 latest, and at the end, 15,000 to 15,654, as you are seeing here. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Yeah, save directs number 16, doesn't matter. Okay. The first document is save directs 16. Okay. Now the second one starts with 1001, right? Up to 2000. Again, with the same record content. Okay? With all the same area. And export the second one. So this would be saved in my computer as save direct 17. Yeah, save direct 17. Now I have exported 2000 of the studies. 2000 of the highest cited studies. Okay. Now let's go on. Tab delimited. Now this time start with 2001 up to 3000. Oops, sorry. Custom selection 20 and export. Thousand, 2000, and 3000. Okay. Let's go on. Tab delimited. Now 3000, 1 to 4000, right? Am I right? Yeah. This is the fourth one.
Yes.
It would be better if you can write it. Otherwise, you may
Okay. Okay.
you may forget. 3001 is okay. Tab delimited. 4001 to, of course, 5000. Again, the same record content. 4001 is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5000. Actually, we may say that it is enough. And or you can go on up to 15,000. Which one? Is it enough to analyze the 5,000? Hassan?
Yes, I think so.
So do I.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me minimize this. Minimize also this one. Minimize also this one. So many things to minimize. Yes. And go to see my download directory. This one, this, and this one, right? 16. Minimize it. 17. Minimize it. 18. Minimize it. 19. Minimize it and minimize it. Now, I have to combine them into one text file. As you see, there are 5 different files. To be able to do that, the first one is this, number 16. And the first row consists of the headlines, headers, okay? So we will start from the second one. And I'm going to the end of this first file's end and open the second file, which is number 17. and I'm selecting the whole documents up to Control X and Control V. Cut and paste. I'm cutting because it would be better to see the next time. Control X, adding to the first one's button. Okay. This one. Control X. Control V. And the last one here. Control X and Control V. And now save as on my desktop, e-commerce $5,000 highest cited out of 16 or 15,653, something like that. Doesn't matter. Okay. And these could be closed. I'm saving them as empty. Okay. Now my file is here. You see? These are the PNG documents, comes from Web of Science. We will use them in my article. And this is the first 5,000 which have the highest cited documents. Okay. So when you set up WOS Viewer, you will see such kind of green tricky icon WOS Viewer program, execute application program. If you double click it, it will study, but it will take a few seconds because it uses cache memory. Okay. It is normal to wait a bit. Not more than 1 minute, inshallah. Yes, opened. Yeah. Okay. It's a very empty and very easy to use. Very easy. We have to first create our file, which is exported from Web of Science Scopus or whatever we have exported. Okay. We will use the second option, create a map based on bibliometric data. Next, read data from bibliometric database files. Yes, we have get ready. Okay. And it asks us Web of Science Scopus dimensions, which one, and Web of Science is the right one here, and we'll show our file from our desktop, e-commerce 5,000 highest cited out of 15,000 document. Yeah. And next, Now this can be give some errors. Inshallah, it will give some errors, and we can also see how to debug it. If it gives some errors, be sure that it writes the line number. Let's say the line number 2004 contains some mistake. So you will go to text document, okay, which we have exported and combined, and you will go that line and simply erase it. It will be very easy. Okay. Let's go on. Since there is no error, co-authorship, co-occurrences, citation, bibliometric coupling, co-citation, these can be all analyzed, but usually we will use co-occurrences and co-authorship. Let's start with co-occurrences. Author keywords. Go on. Now, here, Wolfweaver says that there are 5,000 documents, okay, but they have used over 10,000 keywords, as you see here. 10,000 different keywords. Wow. And 517 of them have an occurrences, minimum occurrences of 5 times. So this program would analyze the 517 threshold met value, met keywords. And with a human being, it would be a bit difficult to analyze 517. I would advise you to decrease this number to 50 or under 50, okay? It would be easy to interpret. So to be able to decrease this number, we should increase this occurrence number here. Let's say if we make it 10, you see it has been decreased 500 to 191. And it is still high. Let's make it 15, 102. Let's make it 20, 71. Okay. What about 25? 25 is enough, I think. There are 47 meet threshold. 47 keywords which are mostly used, which are used more than 25 times, will be analyzed. Okay. Next. Here shows that if you make not 47, but maybe 40 of them, the first 40 of them. No, just let it be 47. Here you can also put some of them out. The 47 keywords are here. Okay, let's finish it. Wow. Voceiver gives us 3 different modes, 3 different dimensions. One of them is network visualization. The other one is overlay, and the other one is density visualization. Network is simply, as you see here, and analyze the network of the relations between the keywords. However, overlay visualization is more commonly used. Actually, I use it more common for every kind of study. because it gives us some time schedule here, as you see here, 2020, 28, 28, 16. Okay. Now, we can say that the right, the yellow colored studies are studied lastly. Let's say the weighted average year of the publications of them are 2020. So what are studied? Deep learning. As you see, yellow. Sustainability. Blockchain. Interesting one. Game theory. E-commerce platforms. COVID-19 is obvious. However, when you want to interpret this network, you can say that sustainability and digitalization, which keeps big data, machine learning, what else? Deep learning, artificial intelligence, as you see here, blockchains. These are all the compounds of digital transformation, right? Components of the digital transformation. So they are used, and their color is yellow. They are studied newest, also with the highest citations. As you might remember, 5,000 of them was highest citation. Okay. So if you want to analyze e-commerce, you have to use the digital transformations components. It would be better if you use these components, one of these components. Or we can see from the density graph which one is maturated right now or which one is unmaturated right now. As you see here, blockchain needs more study. Big data needs more study because it's not yellow like e-commerce, okay, or e-business, electronic commerce, etc. Machine learning, they are not yellow right now, as you see. They are still need studies. Trust, an important study area, maybe. Game theory can be also studied because this is far from the central, and this is also an important findings. As for here, let's say, trust is a big, almost make it out. Wait a bit. E-commerce is normal because this is our searching keyword, right? E-commerce, electronic commerce is also normal. E-business is also normal. And after than that, trust comes with the biggest balloon. Okay, biggest ball here. So these values could be analyzed from the bottom of this line, this here. Whenever I change the attribute, whenever I change the keyword, you can see the changing values in the bottom. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Cross-border e-commerce, let's say. Cross-border e-commerce has been weighted average public year is 2020, at the end of 2020, almost 2021. Occurrences have 117, total linked is 15, and the strength of the keyword is 15. And you can compare these strengths within the keywords. This maybe also gives some hint for new studies. And also one more thing here, the program makes the 47 different keywords which are occurred more than 25 times out of that 10,000 keywords, right? They have clustered under 7 clusters, 7 different clusters, and these keywords are grouped in one class. These are in the second one, as you see. These and blah, blah, blah. Here, as an instructor, I can say that trust should be analyzed in our lecture, because this is the highest volume out of electronic commerce, e-commerce, e-trade, etc. Trust should be taken 1 week, maybe. Okay? Purchase intention. Nowadays studies, newest studies, purchase intention, perceived value, sentiment analysis, big data, artificial intelligence. Okay. Now let's jump to another. Meanwhile, if you want to use this graph in your study, you should not again print screen, but rather than screenshot. You should get screenshot, and let's save it with a different notation coming from words, keywords, right? Keywords and overlay. Save it. Okay. And we may also want to use this one. Was keywords, not overlay, but density. Now, let's go on with another analysis with the same data. I didn't change the file. This time, let's look at the authors. Now, here it says 12,000 different authors have written the 5,000 document, and 31 of them has at least 5 documents. So since this number is a bit huge, we can decrease it up to 50, sorry. So this can be done with increasing this value. Wow. Let's make it 7. 7 studies are more than 7 studies are written by 43 different authors. So next, all of them, yes. Next, here are the 43, and finish. Now, Here it says, it gives us a notation so that we will finalize the graph with different regions. They may not have relations in between each other. So just the 8 items, 8 authors are related to each other. If you click here yes, it will show just the 8 of them. But if you click here no, you will see the 43 of them, all of them. Let's see the 43 of them, all of them. Okay? No. Yeah. As you see, they are different from each other. And the 7 of them probably are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. If I click yes, it would show just this here. Okay? And Juan George has the highest number of document because the biggest ball is Juan George, okay? And related with El Ming, Zong, Wong, probably they are all from China, right? Yeah, certainly China. All of them are China, almost. One may be different. You can also use this one. Not keyword, but authors overlay. Authors. Create. This time, let's look at the countries. Which country has been studied more? 108 countries has been studied. 71 of them includes more than 5 study. So we can decrease it up to more than 15 brings 51 country. So let's look at 51 country. Okay. Next, and finish. Wow. Fine. Again, we have overlay visualization right now, and China has the most studied. USA was the second, as we have also seen under Web of Science, its inner bibliometric analysis stated the same.
Sabriciğim,
Bugün dersteyim, az bir şey var mıydı?
hayır biz bir yerde kahve içeceğiz, haberin olsun, tamam mı?
Afiyet olsun. Tamam.
Teşekkür ederim sana.
And now, what we can see here, Saudi Arabia, Indonesia, Russia, Pakistan, Vietnam, the east part of the world are studying India, as you see, Morocco. Just Morocco is North Africa, right? Morocco. These are yellow, and the yellow ones, Vietnam, Indonesia, Islamic countries, yes. These are interested. This may be also a good finding for your study, for if you want to make a bibliometric analysis on e-commerce. We can say that Islamic countries are interested nowadays on e-commerce or e-trade, e-business. This may be a good findings for this study. Okay? And which country has been studied more? Could study more. We'll see. What about Turkey, lan? Where are you from, Hasan?
Somalia, teacher.
Somalia.
Yes.
Can we see Somali here? Turkey, as you see here, with the green colored, so could be studied, which means let's search for Somalia, but probably there is no Somalia, I think. Ghana, Singapore, Iran, Vietnam. Somalia is not here. We can also check from the cluster list. Can you see Somalia? No.
No, I can't.
No, okay. It could be a search from here, actually. Let's have a look from analyze the region or the country. Wait. Where was it? Can you see the region or country? Here. Results count, okay. Not the 10 of them, but all of them. Somalia. Can you see Somalia?
Not yet.
Somalia. Actually, Somalian authors, as you are, inshallah, are writing the affiliation, their universities, wherever they are taking education. They may write their own universities, so it cannot be seen here. If I were you, if you want to make such kind of research paper, you can write more than one affiliation. Write the affiliation first, Istanbul Ticaret University, let's say. But secondly, write also any foundation from Somalia. Write it. Okay. And this can be also taken as a screenshot and save. Was not the density one, sorry. Country, but overlay, right? Overlay visualization. Okay. Save it. Oops. And this is the density of the country. You can see Turkey is unmaturated, so Turkey could be also studied more. Country density. USA people, China, India, England, Australia, Malaysia, South Korea, they are all maturated. Italy can be studied. Denmark, Thailand, Singapore, Iran, Vietnam, Turkey. These countries could be studied more. Ghana, Spain, Portugal, Greece. Okay. I hope it would be helpful for you for coming research. Are you a thesis or non-thesis student? Hasan?
Non-thesis, teacher. But
Thesis.
it will be helpful. Non-thesis.
Non-thesis.
Yes.
For non-thesis student, just making a bibliometric analysis could be accepted as a term project.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, take care. If you have any question, you can ask right now.
No, I don't. It's very clear, and thank you very much. It's been very helpful.
Okay, we have recorded and we can send it later to our WhatsApp group.
Thank you very much, teacher.
Take care.
You too.
See you on Wednesday at 4 o'clock.
Inshallah.
Online, inshallah. Okay.